Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I'm Chris474, and I am back with more Super Mario RPG. Oh, Um, okay, well, how far did I get? Or not yesterday, but Sunday. Okay, last stream we got the fourth and fifth stars, so we still need the sixth and seventh stars to go. Hey, Praise, how you doing today? Let me give you a shout out real quick. Let's see what clip it played.
Actually skip the dishes. I'm sorry, that's just... Skip the dishes. That is a hilarious name. Wow. I don't know why I think that's so funny. That is hilarious.
Right, I'm not sure what game that was. I think that looked like that Jedi Fallen Order game you were playing. Oops. But how are you doing today? Okay, well, let's fill up. Oh, I enjoy this game. I mean, I played it back when it first came out. I played it. I played it a few times over the years, but it's been a lot. It's been about at least a decade since I last played it. But it's a really good game. You're slowly getting ready for class in half an hour or hour and a half. Nice. Have you played this game before? No, not that way. No, 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 not the bees. You definitely should at some point. It's a pretty good game. And you get to play as Peach and Bowser. You get to play as Peach and Bowser. I did get them a couple levels. Everybody's at level 17 except for Peach, who's at level 20 because she has the experience booster, which doubles the experience, so she's relatively strong right now. Like, since she's Like, since she's 3 levels higher than Mario, she's got a higher attack than Mario. Yeah, this one's this one's also on the this one's also on the NES Classic. You know, the mini, and she got turned into a mushroom. The weird thing about the mushroom, though, the mushroom status is, okay, when you get affected with the mushroom status, your character, whoever's afflicted with the mushroom status, they can't do anything until they're cured of it, or they automatically are, the status effect runs out. But I don't know if this is a glitch or anything. I guess it's part of it, but for some reason, when a character is in the mushroom effect, they regenerate some health. Like, see, look, right there, she just gained 18 HP back. So, even though a character can't, like I said, even though a character can't attack, can't do anything, they can't act while in mushroom status, they still regain HP, which is kind of weird. I don't know if that was a glitch or if it was intentional. And we got the flying Shy Guy watering the piranha plants, because he's a loving gardener. He loves his piranha plant. But yeah, Shy Guys. And the funny thing is, oh, I missed the time to tap. Wait a minute. I have to check something out real quick. I don't want to say any wrong information. But I know the Shy Guys first appeared in Mario 2. Well, but well, US and they were first appeared in the US Mario 2, which is you know, the one that really wasn't a Mario game. You know how the Mario 2 in the US for the NES was actually originally Doki Doki Panic, so which was not a Mario game, which is not a Mario game in the US. It's just a reskin of Doki Doki Panic. But I mean, though it was still a Nintendo game, so once they turned Doki Doki Panic into Super Mario Brothers 2 here, they basically became Mario characters by, you know, by a technicality. Yeah. And Yumi Koji Doki Doki Panic, which plays a little bit differently than Mario US Mario 2. Yeah, but I guess when they decided to, you know, turn Doki Doki Panic into Super Mario 2, they just decided to keep the Shy Guys as Mario characters from on forward. But I mean, it's all Nintendo, so. Ooh, yes, 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 yes. I got a flower point. That's good. Which flower points are basically MP for this game, is basically MP in this game. But another thing about this game is with the flower points, every character shares one MP pool. Nobody has their own MP pool. It's just one. So like, notice how Mario has 62 out of 63 MP. Well, if I was to use any of those attacks, like if I was to use this jump attack, it would take the flower points down to 59. So, yeah. Everybody shares the same MP amount. Unlike, you know, with Final Fantasy, say for instance, Final Fantasy VII, where everybody has their own MP amount. Yeah, definitely. Oops. Gotta time those attacks right. Otherwise... Oops. But I definitely say Nintendo and Squaresoft did a really good job with this game. Caution Confused Monster, which the Confused Monster will sometimes attack other monsters, which is nice. Yeah, There we go. Timed attack. Because if you hit the A button right before a character attacks, their attack will be much stronger. Okay. Uh-oh, Bowser's asleep. Oh wait, I mean... Psych Bomb. Let's do that. Hit Y repeatedly. Oh, nice. With me, when it comes to the flower points, I like to try to conserve them as much as possible until, like, use it only when I really need to use it, or, you know, try and save them all for a boss battle. But they give you items that will refill your MP or flower points, so. So you kind of have a limited inventory with them. Oh, it's a box. It's a mimic. Not a lot, because like I said, they give you you can buy items that refill it. Because the main way you increase your max flower points is by finding flowers. And I think every time you use, well, and then you can find special mushrooms and treasure chests that will also restore everybody's health and MP. Or flower points, I mean, not MP. I mean, it's not really that difficult of a game. I think I've game overed once this playthrough, and that was pretty early on. And Peach down. Oops. And we got pick-me-ups, which are basically Phoenix Downs. And got a freebie, which means when it says get a freebie, whenever you use an item and it says got a freebie, you basically technically get another item, the same item back, or it doesn't, or it's like it doesn't count as having used it. Just, I guess. Okay, Peach, you're gonna have to use this sight bomb again. Hit Y repeatedly. Not to worry, Yep. Plenty of pick-me-up. Okay, so when I use that pick-me-up, it didn't say got a freebie, so that was, I didn't get one back. I don't know why, but it seems like some achievements are not. The achievements are kind of forked with this because quite a few of the achievements I've done have not popped. But I'm not really worried about getting all the achievements in this. Ultra jump. Let's do that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And this is, like I said, this is a good game. It's really fun. Platforming does take some getting used to, but Mario leveled up. Max HP up 10. Attack up 6. Defense up 4. Magic attack up 4. Magic defense up 3. Learn Ultra Flame. And we get a level up bonus that we can choose. You can raise his attack up 2 more, defense up 1 more, HP up 3 more, and magic attack and magic defense up 1. Let's go for attack. Oh, Mallow. Mallow got a level up. Max HP up 9. Attack up 5. Defense up 3. Magic attack up 5. Magic defense up 4. Learn Star Rain. Attack up 3, defense up 1, magic attack up 1, magic defense up 1. Ooh, frog coin. And of course, you can't switch Mario out of the party. He cannot be switched out. But most of the characters are pretty good. Some are better than others. But I can't I can't resist having Mario, Bowser, and Peach in the same party. Bowser reaches level 18. Max HP up 9. Attack up 5. Defense up 4. Magic attack up 4. Magic defense up 2. Learn Bowser Crush. Let's go for raises attack up 2 more points, defense up 1. Oh, and of course the character's health is HP is fully restored whenever they get a level up. Flower? Yes. Yes. Nice. This is the one. Okay, we got a boss fight. I like this boss music. It's pretty catchy. La-dee-da. It's shower time. There, my pretties. Hi-ho-dee-dum. La-dee-da. It's recycled water. There, my pretties. Hi-ho-dee-dum. Wow, no damage. 6 damage. I may be over leveled for this. But then again, the max level, I mean, because the max level is only 30. Because it's not really that long of a game. It's not a. It's not a really, really long RPG. Because I've already got, I gotta find 7 stars in this game, and then I've already got 5 of them. And I only need 1 more to enter the final dungeon. So I'll probably finish this either by... There's a possibility I could finish this today. Depending on how long I go. Okay, we're gonna use some flower point. Hit Y repeatedly. Wow, that Bowser's back. Let's try super jump. See? What? Oh. Let's do Bowser Crash. Okay, I'm better off using just physical attacks. Yeah, let's just do a quick group heal. Achievement unlocked. Womp Mega Smilax. Geno leveled 8. Got to level 18. Max HP up 8. Attack up 6. Defense up 4. Yeah, for some reason, not all of them have been popping. Just certain ones. Look what you did! Smilax's been whacked! Ooh, I'm gonna get it! Queen Valentina told me to keep everyone out of Nimbus Land. What should I do? I know, I'll run away! What's this? It's a seed. Take it. Pick up a seed. Yeah, I kind of feel bad for him. I killed his plant. Wow, did you see that? It's a magical beanstalk. Hit the block once more to climb it. How to climb the vines. The vines are positioned from the bottom left to the top right. When you jump, you will be able to disengage yourself from the vine. Nimbus Department of Transportation. Okay. This is not exactly a fun part right here. With the platforming. Because the whole game's at an isometric angle. Which heavy troopers ready to launch. No, 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 no. Don't launch. And Peach leveled up again. Max HP up 2. Attack up 2. Defense up 2. Everything up 2. And raise our HP up more. Attack up 3, defense up 1. I'm gonna go for attack. Yep. I hit the button. I hit the wrong one, I think, maybe. Oh. Oh. Oops. I ran off the cliff, or the top of the vine. I didn't hit the jump button in time. Yeah, like I said, with the isometric angle, sometimes it's hard to gauge the distance between jumps, so between certain platforms sometimes. Okay, that enemy turned into a platform. Oh. Excuse me? I remember last time I played this, I kind of stopped here because of the. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Which spring is it? Or which? I don't want to have to do that vine climbing again. It's not bad, but. Yeah. There we are, Nimbus Land. All right, everyone, listen up. Shut up. Nimbus's condition is growing worse. This means we'll be losing our magnificent ruler. But it just so happens that I have found the missing prince. Prince Mallow, that is. Prince Mallow, please, Sir Prince. Get over here. I should have said, like, get over here. Well, it seems that our little prince is a mild case of stage fright. Excuse me, Come on, make it snappy. What, you can't get through? Well, just look at you, Tubby. Okay, that... You're not... Well, Valentina isn't very nice. Introducing Prince Mallow. But to be fair, it is a pretty big bird. Welcome back, Prince Mallow. My, you've, filled out a bit, Prince Mallow. You're looking fit, Prince. Yes, what is it, dear? What, you're asking me to... Gracious. You're serious, aren't you? Why, I don't know what to say. Dear me. I've made my decision. At the request of the prince, I agree to become his queen. Queen Valentina. Oh, it just makes me shiver. Well, that's that. Back to your business, everyone. Hurry it up, will ya? Can you believe it? What a coincidence. There's a prince with the same name as me. Don't have anything better to do than hang around here? Come on, let's go and find the rest of the star pieces. So you have that I'm looking for something look in your eyes. What can I do for you? Okay, let's see. A war fan, of course. Guess I'll buy a mega glove. And fuzzy shirt. A fuzzy dress. Raises attack up by 10. Raises Peach's attack up 10. He goes from a parasol to a war fan. Where is the... We used to be able to walk through the castle freely, but I guess we shouldn't disturb the king now. Have you seen the volcano? Not yet. The volcano's to the east. Sure wish I could take a dip in the spring. Ah, there's the end. And hi, I'm the sculptor Garo. I used to make a lot of statues of King Nimbus, but now all I get are orders for sculptures of Valentina. Excuse me, sorry. Hey, look, it's me. Oh, you mean that? That's King Nimbus when he was a young lad. Huh? What the? Who are you? Hello, my name is Mallow. And this is my friend Mario. Mallow? So it is you, my boy. It's been so long, you've become a splendid young prince. What? I'm really a prince? Yes, indeed, I understand. So you were raised by Frogfucius. There's no question about it. You are, without a doubt, Prince Mallow. Mario, look at me. I'm a prince. I knew Valentina was up to something. I just didn't know what. That must mean that the king really isn't gravely ill. Then let's go inside the castle and save my mother and father. Hey, who are you? You can't just barge in here. Wait, I have an excellent idea. Come over here. Are you ready? Yes. Just stay still for a little while, okay? It won't take long. There. Hey, don't move. You're gonna be a statue for a while, okay? Let's get going now. I'm delivering Valentina's latest order to her. You may enter. Oh, who goes there? Hey, this doesn't look like Valentina at all. Oh, that's because this is a statue of Valentina's nephew, Marietta, okay? Okay. Proceed. Phew, that was close. Didn't think we could get through that one. There is no such person named Mariotto. Ah! Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, now this is lovely. My beauty simply shines forth like the sun. Only you can make something this stunning. Thank you, Your Majesty. I'll be on my way now. Oh. What, may I ask, is this ugly thing? That's my latest masterpiece. I created it just for you. It's called A Plumber's Lament. Observe the thick mustache covering the sad, innocent smile of a simple fool. and the sideburns, conveying his blue-collar roots. And the legs, well-defined, strong. The legs of the masses. Is it to your liking? I consider myself something of an art buff, and I've got to say, this is spectacular. Garo, only you could have created sculptures with such gentle beauty and raw power. Thank you, Your Majesty. I'll be on my way now. Spectacular. Dodo! Dodo! Don't just sit there like a roast. Hurry and carry these in. Dodo? Step on it. Go save real quick. Dodo? Did you display the statues properly? Fine, now polish them to a fine luster and make them a tribute to my beauty. Pay attention to me. Hurry up and don't let me catch you dozing again. Oh. Uh-oh. Dodo's in a pretty bad mood. Keep up your statue disguise and jump to avoid getting pecked. Get ready because he's coming this way. Oops. Oops. Didn't time that right. What? That statue was ticklish? Is that what you said? If you try stalling just one more time, I'm gonna have your feathers plucked from my pillow. Now scat! Gotta time it just right. Pick up a feather. Absolutely exhausted. I hate being a guard. Valentina only gives us the most boring jobs to do. But I guess that this beats Dodo's job. Dodo has to polish Valentina's statues every single day. Ha! Here's how I do it. Hey, tell me something. Do statues move? No, statues don't move. Then explain this. It's one of those high-tech or lifelike realistic ones. Let's get out of here. Oh. I didn't mean to fall there. Well, I got plenty of maple syrup. Jaw falls awake now. What? Ooh. Where's the Yoshi? Okay. That was just a really lucky guess. Okay. Just wanted to check to make sure I could leave here. Leave this. Boing, boing, boing. I'm trying really hard. So, Mario, you have to try hard too. I'm with you all the way. Are you with me all the way, Toad? Where are you at? See? Toad believes in Mario. Toad is rooting for Mario. You know, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be back in a few minutes. Then we'll kind of brute force our way to the through the castle. So I'll be back in a few minutes. Oh, hey, Two Tone. How you doing today? Let me give you. Let me switch to the game window. Let me give you a shout out. Two Tone 8. Work lurking? Alright. There we go.
If you just hardwire your laptop into your Ethernet. As soon as you get the periodic hitching,
Come on, Twitch Guru. Cooperate.
what'll happen in your stream periodically, and I'm only saying because you asked is what'll happen in your stream.
Yeah, Twitch Guru has been a butt for a while.
And I'm only saying this because you asked.
Shy Guys.
Asked is it'll only happen periodically.
This is what someone recommended to me that it fixed it right up. Launch Streamlabs
And I'm only
/
saying this
OBS.
because you asked.
And over. Make sure the box will enable.
Because every once in a while, your stream will go back.
Let me read that
A
again.
couple of seconds. And
Launch Streamlabs OBS. Head over to Settings. Select Advanced from the left-hand menu. Under the Sources section,
will go back.
make sure the
couple
box are
seconds.
enabled. Brixer source hardware acceleration is checked off, or turn it off if it is in the on position. If it's not, your
And
Streamlabs
repeat
OBS.
will go back.
Okay, I have to remember that. I have to for next stream.
A couple of seconds. And repeat, but you just said a couple of times. And it's intermittent. It's intermittent. It doesn't happen all the time. But it is very distracting. Sorry.
Setting. Under settings, advanced. I'll have to look into that after stream. Yeah, let me. I use regular OBS settings. I'll just write down the keywords. Settings, advanced. Sources. Excuse me. Enable. Bricksu. Check if on or check if on or off. Restart. Okay. Settings, advanced, sources, enable Bricksu, check if on or off, and restart. Okay. Yeah. Because now that you mention that, I remember someone, that might have been you who was talking about that the other day. For months and months, yeah. Yeah, it does get annoying when the Twitch Guru does not run smoothly. Yeah, because it's been doing that. Yeah, at least a few months. Peach is probably close to another level up. No. I did give... Peach does have the experience booster, so she's... Peach is a couple level higher, a few levels higher than everybody else. It must have been the Max Mush, or the... That must have been the mushroom that refilled my health and everything. No! Oh. Bird fight. I know I'm at least halfway through the game so far. Because for an RPG, this is not very long. I mean, what? I want to say I'm about 13 or 14 hours in. Oh, I tried to avoid them. Oh. Double your coins. Oh, that was a lucky guess. It was wasn't that many coins anyway, even if I would have guessed wrong. Was that another flower? Yeah, I think it was. Oh. He came right at me. Here, let's do this. Psych bomb. Oh, that one ran away. Oh. Jawful's awake now. I mean, it's hard not to wake up if you get hit in the face with a spiked ball. Ooh, another flower. Oh. There's a big Koopa Troopa. Double your coins. Oh, wow, that was lucky again. Let's do another psych bomb. And Peach leveled up again. I'm glad I got her that experience booster. HP up 2, attack up 2, defense up 2, magic attack up 2, magic defense up 2. Eraser, HP up 2 more. Her attack and defense up 1. Let's go for magic attack. Well, okay. Oh, that costs 15 per use. But that's okay. I think it's like one that features only magic attacks. Hey, did you know? Valentine's got a huge egg in the middle room. It spits out eggs from time to time. And sometimes when you shield yourself, the eggs will ricochet off of you. A dip in the hot springs would perk the king up in a jiffy. Go on, take this. Got a flower jar. Oh, yes, I'll get rid of the able juice. I'm not gonna pass up on a flower jar. Raises flower points by 3. And now my flower power is fully restored. I used to be guard here until Valentina snatched away all my keys and gave me the boot. Guess I won't be needing this master key anymore. Would you like it? Sure. Alright, here you go. Just don't tell me what you're gonna do with it, okay? Got castle key 1. They're rude. They ran right into me. Got a maple syrup. Double your coins. Okay. A tie. Okay. Got another lucky. Wow, that was another lucky guess. Mario reached level 19. Max HP up 10. Attack up 6. Defense up 5. Up 4. Magic attack up 5. Magic defense up 3. Can raise his HP up by 4. His attack and defense up by 1. Let's raise this H. We're getting ready to launch. Oop. Bowser leveled up. Good. Max HP up 9. Attack up 6. Defense up 4. Magic attack up 4. Magic defense up 2. Can raise his max up HP up by 3 more. His attack and defense up by 1. Let's go for his attack. Mallow leveled up. Let's go for his HP. Yeah. Okay, wait. Why is he watering an egg? La-di-da, here you go, big eggy. I'll give you plenty of nutrients so you'll grow up to be big and strong. Oh, Mario's already here. He's a fast one, he is. Oh, it won't open. It's locked. Ha ha ha. Okay, good. Everyone's full up on HP, full on flower points. I'm so lonely. Would you play with me? Sure. Thanks. Okay, let's crack this egg. Hello, I'm Birdo. Hi, Birdo. Hee. Ouch, you're hurting me. Now it's my turn. Get it while it's hot. Ouch. Missed. Okay, good. Let's do... Let's do super jump. $74. Wow. $73. Oh, I'm never gonna let you go. You're just too cute. Oh. Achievement unlocked. Play with Birdo. Got Castle Key too. Oh, everything's been refilled. Oops. 304. Wow. Nice timed attack, Bowser. Oh, landing on his fork. Let's just use the sight bomb. That's alright, okay. Let's still 48 coins. Gino leveled up. King Nimbus is resting in bed. Absolutely no running in the hall. It's Queen Valentina. Mario? This can only mean that my mom and dad are here. Hey, wait a sec. It won't open. It's locked. Leave it to me. Looks like it's up to me to get us out of yet another jam. Feast your eyes on this show of brains and brawn. Stand back. Wait a minute. If my dad's really bedridden, we shouldn't make so much noise. We need another plan. I guess we should find Valentina and force the truth out of her. But what about the door? Listen, you. Never ever talk to the leader of the Koopa Troop like that. Oh, I hate that. I'll ignore it this time, but don't let it happen again. Queen Valentina! Queen Valentina! Get these heavy Koopas out the way. There we go. Queen Valentina, that Mario creature who beat up Smilex is here. Mario? What does a Mario look like? Well, it has a bushy mustache, long sideburns, and a pair of mean-looking legs. I have the feeling I've seen this Mario before. Wait, yes, it was that statue that Garo just delivered. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do, Valentina? Well, we certainly aren't gonna listen to your pointless chatter. Frankly speaking, I'm not gonna worry. Without this key, the king can't go anywhere. Hush! Boobertina. Hey, Gilton. How you doing today? Let me give you shout out real quick. It says Jacob 99. Let's see what clip played. Yes, I shaved it all the way off last night.
Game with the dick shot.
Nope, nope. It was real.
Come on.
It'll be back in no time. It'll grow back in no time. Sometimes I like to just shave it all the way off or buzz it all the way off to let it to start over fresh. Because it is nice to shave up the beard once in a while. Especially now since it's starting to get warmer outside.
Look at that right there. About to get my ass flayed right there.
Good old Super Ghosts and Goblin. Or Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Oh. Yeah, I have to fix Twitch Guru. I'll have to check the settings for Twitch Guru later stream. Two-Tone gave me some advice about that. I said, shut up already. What the? That isn't a statue, that's Mario. Valentina, hand over the key now. Ah. How utterly rude, and who in blazes are you anyway? Me? I'm the real prince, that's who. Brat. And how dare you listen in on a private conversation? Private? Private? Everyone in a 10-mile radius could hear you. Harumph. If you're going to be this rude, I'm simply going to leave. So long, chumps. Eh? Hey, Valentina ran away. I shall fly the coop too. I think we kind of missed the boat here. So we better get moving too. Come on, let's go. Let's get him. Might as well save. Everybody's level 19, except for Peach, who is level 22. And let's get them all healed up. Ah! Oh! Missed those two just to run into this one. But after a while, the beard does kind of start to get itchy. Should have left the mustache though. And I'll probably just keep the beard like trimmed, not shaved, like for the rest of summer. Oh, didn't mean to run in that one. Oh, they're all gonna attack at once. Or before I do. Wow, they're all gonna use Blizzard? Monster is stunned. This is always a fun game. The RPG purists hate it for some reason. RPG purists? Hmm. Oh. Oh. I didn't know people actually hated this game. That's weird. I mean, like, it's definitely a good game. I can't see why anybody would hate it or not like it. I mean, I guess you wouldn't call it a... Oh, we got Birdo. We Dodo, not Birdo, Dodo. We got. I mean, it's got platforming elements. It's got the, you know, got all the elements from Super Mario. Maybe because it's too easy. I mean, maybe because it's too short, or... This is not a very long game. I mean, it's got good graphics, it's got a good story, good gameplay, good characters, good music. Okay, all of Peach's stats went up by 2. Now let's raise her magic attack. Oh. Hot springs overhead, but only royalty can bathe there. And you don't look so royal. I think the Valentina fight's getting ready to come up. I definitely need to... I'll go here. Pick me ups. Yeah, I get rid of some of these pure waters. And the firebomb. Because I've not used any of the Yoshi cookies. for yourself. First, I'll heal up. I want to buy some more. Buy some more mushrooms. 80 HP. There we go. Save again. And then Queen Valentina. Queen Valentina, is the king showing any improvement? How's his wife, the old queen? And Tubby, Prince Mallow, where is he hiding these days? You know what I think? I think, get out of here. The truth is, get out of here. The truth is, you know what I think? I think, arrgh! Pipe down, all of you. I have better things to do than listen to your half-wit opinions. And look, while I've been wasting my time listening to your endless chatter, Mario has managed to find me. Dodo! Dodo! Ooh, that bird has a permanent brain cramp. Dodo, do you hear me? Get over here now. I need some help entertaining Mario. So move it. Come here now. Dear Dodo, Dodo! Come here this minute! Don't just sit there, help me! Okay, Nintendo. Let me ask you this, Nintendo. Was it you or Squaresoft who decided to give Valentina's in-battle sprite, jiggle physics? Mario game with jiggle physics. Uh-oh. Oh, we got Bowser and Dodo one-on-one. $76. Oh, good. I timed those right. Okay, that wasn't so bad. And then that little extra jiggle when she gets hit. Like, really, Nintendo? This is supposed to be a kid's game, right? Dodo? How could you lose already? Well, come on. Get over here. Get over here. Oh. Oh. I can never time that. I have not yet perfectly got the timing down on the defense. You know, pressing A right before an enemy attacks. Let's do a group hug. Oh, I think Pete's gonna be starting to mainly heal soon. Let me focus on Dodo too. Ow. Oh, she's asleep. You. I was about to say where all my mid. I was about to say where all my mid mushrooms go. Oh, good. Good. Got a freebie. Got a freebie. Got a freebie. Nice. I don't know if there's any way to manipulate that, or if it's just completely random. Wake up, Peach. Let's see. Let's see how this. I don't believe this. The show's over, folks. Dodo, let's get out of here. Well, everyone, until we meet again. Achievement unlocked. Correct Nimbus Land. 40 experience, 200. Great. They're gone. Hurry, let's go after her. I know she has the key. Ah. Ow. Huh? Mario, look. Mom? Dad? I'd like you to meet Mario and my other travel companions. I say, how can we ever thank you enough? I'm Malos father, King Nimbus. Queen, hello everyone. Thank you so much for looking after my dear child. Allow me to introduce everyone. This is Princess Toadstool from Mushroom Kingdom. Ah, I've heard so much about you. May I have your autograph? Don't embarrass Junior, dear. Oh, never mind. And who is this gentleman here? This is Mario. He helped me from the start. I sincerely thank you from the bottom of my heart. You don't mean the Mario, Jumping Mario? Autograph, please. That's quite enough, dear. Okay, then how about showing me just a little jump? A tiny hop will do. Oh, fantastic. Show me again later. Ahem. And who do we have over here? This is Bowser, leader of the Koopa Troop. Oh, another famous person. This is just too much. I must have your autograph. Here, behave yourself, please. No, not even a little scribble? Okay. Yes, I'm quite forgetting my manners. Well, who do we have over here? This is Gino, who I told you about before. Oh yes, the story about the Star Street. How awful. That's Star Road. By the way, a little before Valentina took over, a large star fell into the volcano. But the dreaded Star Dragon inhabits the volcano. It's gonna be tough getting a star out of there. Perhaps all of you working together could handle that piece. Why, when I was young, Yes, dear? Now, once at the volcano, find Pinocchio. He'll be able to help you. You be careful, Mallow. Okay, Mom. But I probably won't come back until we find the star. Alright, the volcano. Well, they definitely didn't waste any time getting rid of those Valentina statues. Let's save. What do I use to seed? Don't remember. Wait a minute. Okay. Oh, don't fall down the hole. Hey, say, hey, we meet again. This here land is rich. It's got tons of loot, and I want it all. But hey, I'm not sweating. This is why, so tell me where the treasures are hidden. The rest of them are mine. All mine. Adios, fool. A signal ring. If you equip it, it'll ring at the location of a hidden treasure. Oh, busted. What to do? I'll give you this fertilizer if you let me go, okay? I guess I can get rid of one of the pick-me-ups. This bus is undergoing repairs. Up ahead are the hot springs, but only royalty is allowed. Hey, you're the real prince. Sorry about the misunderstanding before. There's no way that fat bird could have been a prince, huh? No big deal. Anyway, do you think you could let us through here? Of course. Go right ahead. Please enjoy yourself, but be careful not to fall into the volcano. Yeah, the hot springs. Danger. Beyond the cliffs is the volcano. Okay. Whoops! Okay, now we've unlocked the volcano. Let's head back to Rose Town. Are you the gardener? Hi, I'm the gardener. See that huge planter? I've spent many years seeking the legendary seed and fertilizer to fill it with. I had no luck. If I could only find them. Incredible, I can't believe it. This legendary seed. Hey, I haven't finished yet. Well, that's my story. Say, will you give me the seed? Yeah. I will give you the seed. I finally have it. This is extraordinary. You guys, short attention span? Yes, you might say I have fertilizer on the brain. Will you give it to me? Oh, thank you. I finally have both the seed and the fertilizer. I'll try them out right away. Don't you want to do that outside? I'll plant the seed. Then give it fertilizer. Nothing's happening. Wow. This is amazing. Wowie. You think you could use a little more fertilizer? Oops, maybe not, huh? Oh, it grew out of his chimney. Got a lazy shell. Got a lazy shell. From 174 to 204. Woo! Oh, real? What? Ooh. Oh, wow. That's a lot of dude. With the lazy shell weapon, his attack is 204, defense 1010, magic attack 84, magic defense 75. But if I want to equip the lazy shell shirt, it drops his attack to 154, but raises his defense up 89 points. Lowers it, his magic attack drops, but his magic defense. Yeesh. Yeesh. You know what? I guess that's all right. I mean, because what happens about I guess it's a fair trade-off. Oh, there's not. Yeah, I already met him, the guy in Rose Town. How do I get the shiny stuff to open the door? don't know if I really want to try to fight Culex. Chinese. Okay. Okay. Mobile. Trade the fireworks. Oh wait, I just passed Mobile. What am I looking about? Would you, yes, I like a shiny stone. Thank you. Please come again. I did just save, so. Look, the shiny stone is reacting. Seal has been broken. I hope I didn't make a mistake. Greetings. I am Culex, Dark Knight of Vonda. I have crossed into this dimension to fight for the Dark Mage. But this world is uninhabitable for me and my kind. I must return to my own world. Before I go, though, I would like to challenge your strongest knight. Will you accept my challenge? You want to enter a combat against me? Yes. On guard! I am matter. I am antimatter. I can see your past. I can see your future. I consume time. And I will consume you. Oh no. Really? Corona? Um, Group hug. Try to take out all these darn crystals. Mario sucks, Sonic is better. Totally kidding. Hey Rambo, welcome on in. Hopefully I can finish off some of these crystals. Oh, why did I do that? He's got the lazy shell and the armor and shirt, so his magic attack is... Yeah, for now. Oh wow. Royal syrup. Maple syrup. Oh, his Bowser Crush uses. Hit Y repeatedly. I'll go ahead and use the royal syrup. Yikes. Well, I think Bowser's gonna die. Yep. Okay. Really? Damn. This... I just want to revive Peach so I can have a full party. Oh. Stop killing Peach, please. Be nice if I could get back to being able to attack instead of just making sure everybody's alive. I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do that. And the crystals are still alive. I hope I didn't make a mistake of trying this too early. Jeez, the crystals are still alive. I've never tried this fight before. Oh, great. Peach is asleep. Hmm. Come on, it'd be nice if one of the crystals would die. Go yourself, Bowser. Maybe I should have waited to do this fight. Peach is a mushroom now. The wind crystal has the fewest HP. I don't think I'm gonna win this fight. Not this time. Hundred one, 111. The ribbon. I don't have the ribbon yet. Unless I missed it somewhere. Yeah, it's over. It's over. Well, maybe it's not over yet. Two. And Peach is down. Well, that's the second game over of the playthrough so far. The ribbon. Where's the ribbon? I must have missed that. I guess I'm gonna need to be a little bit more leveled up. Well, I guess I could have equipped her with something else other than the safety badge for that fight. Immense mutant poison attacks. Guards against mortal blows. Speed up by 20%. I'll just give her back the experience booster for now, and then we'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. We got a star we need to get, right? Oh, didn't time that right. Okay, would like to get a few more enemies with that, but oh. No, dry bones. Oh, right, that's right. Sorry, Donkey Kong. Okay, nice. Okay. There we go. Well, geez, once I get the volcano, get through the volcano and get the star, then I'll be able to do Smithy's castle, or Bowser's castle, and then Hmm. I definitely want to finish Culex before I do the last dungeon. Oh. He increases defense or attack. Okay. 22 experience. Peach will still get 44 because you got the experience booster on. A bracer. Ah, oops. Oops. Okay. 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 I did not mean to. I did not mean to touch the dry bone. Lucky, okay. Peach should be close to another level soon because she levels up relatively fast with that experience booster. But I think so far that was the best use of my frog coin so far. Oh, nice. 66, so Peach got 132 experience. Yeah, those are good stat increases for Mario. Those are decent stat raises. Yeah, this raises a magic attack some. Peach reaches level 24. 24! It looks like 2 on auto stats. Yeah, let's go for attack and defense. Yeah. Oh. Good, more more flower power. Oh, okay, everybody's refilled on health because they all leveled up except for Gino. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be back in a few minutes. I'll leave the hot tub running. Okay, I'm back. Think I'm gonna. Let's see. That'll lower our attack and everything a little, but. I give Bowser the experience booster. Because Peach is already level 24. She's had the experience booster for a while. So. Lucky. Okay, good. Yeah. There. Gino leveled up.